Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make tea buns. These are very soft, yummy, and taste very good with tea. But this is also really good with butter and is a great breakfast or lunch idea. Also watch the whole video because I will be giving tips throughout the whole video. Also please make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. So first in my stand mixer, I'm going to add in 375 milliliters of lukewarm milk, then 50 grams of sugar, and give this a quick mix. Now I'm going to add in 10 grams of yeast. Now let this rise for 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes I am going to take 2 eggs and I'm going to lightly beat them. Now I'm just going to put this into my yeast mixture as well. Now I'm going to add in 100 grams more sugar to this and half a teaspoon of salt. Then add in 500 grams of all-purpose flour to this. Now start mixing until everything is well combined with no clumps, and it should be a smooth dough. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can also do this by hand. So the dough should be like a wet dough, so don't add more flour. It might be a little wet, but that's okay. So when it looks like this, leave it for 20 minutes to proof. So after 20 minutes, you want to add in 60 grams of butter. Then mix this in well, and you want to do this slowly. Knead it for about 20 minutes. You can stop kneading it for a few minutes if the machine gets hot, but don't stop it for more than 1 to 2 minutes. Again, you can do this by hand if you would like. So now you can add in 1 to 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour if needed. Okay, so now the dough should be more come together, and when it looks like this, do the Windowpane test. It should be really stretchy and kind of be a little bit see-through like this, and this is what we want it to be like. So once it looks like this, you can stop kneading. And if you're doing this by hand, it might take longer, but you should do the Windowpane test, and if it looks like this, you can stop kneading. And just, if it looks like this, take it out of the bowl, and yeah, it should be a little bit sticky, and that's okay. Don't add more flour. It's fine to be sticky. We need it to be sticky. So now I just put this onto my mat, and I'm going to be showing you 2 methods for making the balls. So first I'm going to be showing you how to make it with flour. So I just cut off a little piece, should be around that big, and just fold it like this and just pinch the ends together at the top. You have to make it like a round ball and put it on your parchment paper on your baking tray. And I'm just going to show you again how to do it. So take a size of dough like that, and then pinch the edges together to the top. And yeah, you just do this. It might be a little sticky on the first few tries, but it will get less stickier as you proceed. So the second method, I'm going to be using butter. So I'm just rubbing it a little bit on my hand, and I'm taking the same amount of dough, around this much, and I'm doing this on my hand. This way is easier, I find more easier than the flour. It's less stickier with this as well, and it's faster. So you do the same thing basically, but on your hand. So again, you just rub a little bit of butter on your hands, and then take off a little piece and fold the ends together like this. Then just put it on your tray. And just do this to the rest of your dough. So now I have 1 tea bag and 1/4 cup of hot water. So leave this for 2 minutes until it becomes a dark color, and you can put it on top of the dough. This is just so that it can make a nice dark color on the buns, but you can also do an egg wash for this as well. By the way, this should make around 20 buns in total. You can also sprinkle some sugar on top if you would like to. I did for a few, and I like it like that as well. So now I'm going to let this proof in a warm place for 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes of proofing, I'm putting this in my oven, and I'm going to set the temperature for 200 degrees Fahrenheit and put it in for 10 minutes. So there's no need to preheat the oven, just put it in while the temperature is rising. So after the 10 minutes, put it for 350 degrees Fahrenheit and set the timer for another 10 minutes. Again, there's no need to preheat the oven, just let the temperature rise while it is in the oven. So after 10 minutes, I took it out. The temperature and time may vary depending on your oven, but do not over bake or bake for too long. And it should look like this right now. These are what the ones with the sugar on top looks like. So you can also put some butter on top if you would like to, and then just cover them like this for around 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes, it should look like this. The reason why we cover it is so that it gets soft. And yeah, it looks like this, and this is pretty much done. And yeah, so there's the recipe all completed. As you saw, this was a very long recipe, but it is really worth it. It does taste really good. Watch the video completely so that you can follow the steps for softer buns. Follow tips that I have given throughout the video for the best results. Also, I leave tips and all the ingredients down in the description box below, so please make sure to check it out for more tips as well. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you will give it a try. And if you do, please leave a comment on how it turned out. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!